So 2 ways think about getting a leg lasso. One, this is a great way to think about like, man, my legs are getting smoked. Pull all these shots from here. I'm working this guard and everything. So got both sleeves. Putting your foot to the mat, shrimping out, and then I pull and make them stretch them out too, and I can buy up ground on my elbow on the mat and all that kind of stuff. And I look to bring my heel over their elbow first, especially like guys that start like blocking with their head and stuff. And then I'm like, nope, right? Because that's only gonna really work when you're blocking that way, right? Like you got your combat base and all that kind of going on. Like it's a little bit harder to push your head out of the way. So I get you stretched out and you're trying to block with your head because you see it coming or whatever, and a little encouragement, right? Yeah. And then I'm going to kick through a little bit, and when you're doing this with them, even though this is like you guys have been doing this and it's simple or whatever, even if you spend a whole day of just reps of just setting this in and making them look at their partner like, is that tight? Does that suck? Versus like
some shit, yeah.
Feel this even that level. So I think about like almost hooking that. What is that called? Just give me back in the circle. Yeah, like the like this. Boom. That scapula plate kind of thing back there. And then to my wrist watch. This is my hip. And I'm nice and tight. Because you can start trying to worm your hand through that way and then making my grip turn against me. Right? So locking my everything in. I like to keep this one if I can. All right? So that's one way to get in there. Are we in frame, bud? Okay, thank you. Another way, and it's more of a defensive reaction knowing this guard, is the knee shield, right? Yeah. And this is so many times I catch our own guys, like even half guard, they got a good half guard running, and you got like up me or us, whatever, will punch that arm through a smash pass, like a fist, and go there, and like doing different things, but passing up the chance to go ahead and grab this, and then go ahead and get your lock, right? And then that'll be a sequence of us going through the tilt and stuff like that. Yep. All right, so that's 2 ways to going into it, all right? So even if you just spend the first however long until you see them, make them mentally, like, verbally check in with each other, like, look for a person to face them, right? And then try to think about going both sides, and then just break it down. I can recruit that space on my elbow if I want to. I'm kind of old lazy. I go straight to it, but it's something to think about if you want to think about that space. And, like, throw a little misdirection because they start seeing this, like it's going to open me up for different passes, like pulling you in here, or like, oh no, he got me, right? Those, but we'll go over those. So first thing I want you to look for, set this one up. Is that tight? Yeah, getting used to going back and forth already. That one kind of, you can tell what side's my good side. Yeah, that one I have to think about a little bit more, but back and forth, all right? So there's that one.